All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of another season. Finally, we've got season three already of our Beyond Boundaries. These are inspiring stories from PNG based business owners. We're broadcasting live on our Facebook pages and our YouTube channel. So if you're tuning in live right now, please say hi and tell us where you're watching from. Would love to get your engagement on our segment on our live for today. And if you're going to watch this via replay, please do the same. Before we start, allow us to introduce ourselves. Hello, hello. My name is Jel. I am a mom of two. I'm a wife to an OFW based here in Papua New Guinea. I have over a decade of experience in corporate HR and executive recruitment, and also a proud digital business owner. Over to you, Jean.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jean. I'm a finance professional with over a decade of experience, and now I am a proud digital business owner. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma. I'm a single mom of three girls. I'm a property manager by profession and I'm a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good night. I'm Annie from Ley, Papua New Guinea. I'm a teacher and a mother of three and a proud digital business owner.
Uh, Good night from my end and hello everyone. My name is Altus. I'm originally from Papua New Guinea, based here in Port Moresby. I am a small SME business owner and also a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And nice to see you again. This is our first live for Beyond Boundaries this year. And we just wanted to do this first segment or first episode more like an introduction, especially for the new viewers on our pages. I'm sure we've got several more people who've been following us, like all of us here on our page. And we just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce ourselves and share with you the reason why we started our business, right? Our digital business. Okay, so allow me to start. Again, my name is Jel, and I've been running this business for 5 years now, together with my husband. And the reason is that the reason why we started the business was very simple. We just wanted to be together as a family, right? Because at that time, my husband was working here in Papua New Guinea and I was working in the Philippines. Everything looked okay. I mean, we were okay. I had a good job also in HR and recruitment. We had a good income, but our setup wasn't healthy for our growing toddler. We were living in two different countries, and our daughter during that time was very small. She's just a toddler, and we realized that it that's not the kind of family life that we wanted for her growing up. So we made a big decision. My daughter and I would be moving to PNG with my husband so we could finally be together. But I also knew that I didn't want to completely sacrifice my income. I didn't want to depend on just one source of income. I wanted to contribute financially, but I also wanted to be a hands-on mom to our daughter. So that's when I started looking for something that we could do online. Of course, the very first thing that we needed to check for any opportunity was the legitimacy. We wanted something real, something legit. And when we found out that this business that we're running right now required proper registration, taxes, compliances, everything that a legitimate business should have, that gave us confidence. So we immediately jumped in and started our digital journey. Then 5 months after building our digital business part time, we were able to move to PNG, and I was running the business while taking care of our daughter. I wasn't working 8 hours straight on this business. I was doing it in small pockets of time, like early morning, late nights, or when my daughter was sleeping. And then 3 years into the business, I was able to leave my corporate job completely to be home with my daughter, with my kids 24/7 while running a profitable business from home, earning more than my corporate job salary. And today, what I love most is that I'm able to help more working parents around the world start their own digital business so they can provide more and be present more for their families, just like what happened to us. And the reason why we're doing this live sessions, this Beyond Boundaries live session, especially here in PNG, is because we truly believe that it is possible for anyone, especially for Papua New Guineans, to also start their own digital business. I built this business while we're based here in PNG. We're using the same resources, and that doesn't mean that, we built the business here in PNG, but that doesn't mean that our business is limited only to PNG in terms of location, because I have business partners not only in the Philippines and PNG but also in other countries as well, and you can do that too. I'm using the same internet connection, I'm using the same resources available here in the islands. There's nothing special, there's nothing extraordinary. What made the difference was that I'm very open to learning, I am coachable, I stay consistent, and I follow the process. Those are the things that you need to do if you wanted to start a business from here. You don't have to worry because you are going to get all the support that you need to start this business. For me, I didn't have to change anything on the system. I didn't try to shortcut it. I just trusted the training. I just used the tools, and then I just show up every day, every single day, even when there's no result yet, even when the process was very slow for me because I started the business while I was still working full time. And because of that, we achieved the things that we once prayed for as a family. And so, if you also want to build something for yourself and for your family, regardless of your location, whether you're based here in Papua New Guinea or in other countries, regardless of the resources that you have, this could be what you are looking for. Start your own journey towards digital entrepreneurship, because if we are able to do it here, then you can do this business too. Right? That's it for me. Jean, it's your turn.
Hello again, everyone. Okay, that was a very good introduction and a good summary from Coach Gel. So for me, why I decided to get into this business. So in 2022, actually, I had to leave my job. I had a really good job back in Papua New Guinea, and I had to leave that job to accompany my husband to his assignment here in Australia, and that's when we moved to Australia. And during that time, that is where I realized a lot of things. Like coming here really changed my perspective of what success means, what it really means to have a family time, quality family time, to slow down and whatnot. And that is really different from what I'm usually used to. Like back in Papua New Guinea, both my husband and I, we work full time. My husband is an engineer and myself a finance professional. And yeah, as many of you corporate professionals know, in Papua New Guinea, it's you have to work full time to be able to live a decent life, especially if you're living in Port Moresby. Yeah, and so it's always about work, and then there's not much time you spend together as a family. Yeah, so when we moved to Australia, that transition has allowed us to realize a lot of things, such as spending quality time together, and having that flexibility and whatnot. So after my career break, I decided that I didn't want to go back into full-time like corporate job. And so I started to look for something like flexible and something that will give me that, the new pace of life, the new rhythm of life that my husband and I have built for our family when we moved here. And so when I was looking, then I came across this digital platform that Coach Gel and her husband were doing, and a fun fact is that I used to work with Coach Gel's husband, and so because of that, I kind of, I knew this was a legitimate thing because I knew who Coach Gel's husband was, and I knew that they were people of integrity, and like some of that skepticism that you probably would have had before you kind of joined such a platform, it was minimized. The risk was minimized for me. And like Coach Jill said, when I got into the business, I realized that it was legitimate and always, like if you're from a finance background, you'd know that, compliance and, having your taxes and having a proper registration of your business, all of these things makes a business or an organization legitimate. And because all of those criteria was fulfilled for me, all the skepticism that I had, it was gone. Yeah. So I believed that it was legitimate and it was appropriate. And then it was something that I could do as well. And then I looked at how much flexibility and how much freedom and time freedom, especially, it would give me. And I was just amazed at this. And that's why I joined this business. And so for me personally as well, ever since starting the business, this journey was, it meant a lot to me, in terms of focusing on my own self, my healthcare, my mindset, like my family, and for our future as well. So this business has really helped me to grow, not just professionally, but personally as well. And it kind of aligns with the value that I want to have for my future, like my family's future. I believe that, we should be working to serve life and not, just leaving to go to work every day and whatnot. We should have the time to spend with our family. We should have the time freedom to, do other things that fulfills us. And so that's why I started this journey, and I run this business together with my husband. I'm currently working part-time and living in Melbourne. My husband is working full-time still in Papua New Guinea, and hopefully we should be joined together again here in Australia soon. And yeah, we're hoping that this digital business will be able to, help us to rejoin together as a family and continue the life that we have built together. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Jean, for that. My name is Emma again. I'm a single mom, living and working in Port Moresby. And as you know, being a single mom, it's very difficult. And even though I have a full-time job, the expenses are just, food, school, clothes, everything. It's just too much for a single person like me. And so I was looking for ways to make ends meet. And many times I would, borrow money, just like here in Papua New Guinea, many people borrow money to survive from fortnight to fortnight. And I would do that. And so I was looking for ways to earn a little bit extra on the side. And I came across Coach Gel's ad on Facebook, and I clicked on it. I watched the webinar, and I was like, oh, this lady seems like real to me. And so I immediately joined. And so I'm so happy that I joined. I learned a lot. And even though I still have a full-time job, I still work full-time. I'm doing this business on the side, and it's helped me with my mindset, my goal setting and all that. And so I'm very happy that I joined this business. So when I was working, before I joined this business, I would, when my kids sick or sometimes like no babysitter, I'd leave them at home by themselves and go to work because my job was very demanding, and there's no one else to take care of them. So I taught them very early to learn how to cook, so they would cook their own food and iron their own clothes, and so they're very independent. And I'm so happy that that's what I instilled in them, to grow up and be look up to me, and to see that this is what I built as a single mom. I'm able to take care of them, and yeah, so that's my little story, and I'm so happy that I joined this business, and I'm still learning as I go along. Thank you.
Thank you, Sisema. Wonderful testimonies. For me, my name is Eni. I live in Ley City, Morobe Province in Papua New Guinea. And as I've introduced myself, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for a decade now. And I was previously I was teaching. I was posted to rural schools, teaching away from my kids, because my husband is an engineer. He has access to school fee allowances and that, so we enroll our kids in the city schools. And I was teaching away, and I usually miss many uh, special moments for my kids that always make me thinking, what shall I do to be with my kids? So in 2019, I was scrolling through my Facebook, and I saw some ads. I tried to register myself in one page, I mean website, but then I was still skeptical that time, and it took me from 2019 to 2022. That was roughly at 19, 20, 21, 22, 4 years to be sitting on the fence. And eventually in 2023, I made this decision that I have to do something, because while I was teaching away, I missed many things that my kids supposed to go through. Childhood is their learning stage, and they need to be with their parents to learn, or to be taught everything in life. For my case, I was away, my husband was away, and I see that my kids missed many things. Even though I employed babysitters, I still don't trust them, because I see they are not learning from the babysitters. The babysitters are not teaching them what we parents want them to learn as they grow up. So I made that decision in 2023 to register myself. I paid my fee into this platform, and at that time I tried to convince my husband, but he was very very skeptical. So I hide from him, and I did registered myself. And up until now, I can say that I won't regret anything, because I'm I'm here with my kids. I'm planning to resign to be fully present for my kids, to see them grow, to help them in their studies, because I was giving all my best to other people's child, while my kids at home are missing many things. As a teacher, I see that my kids are not getting some things from other teachers where I should teach them. So I have decided that it's time to quit. I have to spend the rest of my time with my kids, and I'm glad that I came across this business, which I have trust in it, that it will bring me somewhere, so that I will uh, uh, do this for my kids, and prepare myself for my retirement and my kids' future as well. So that's my story, how I joined this business, and I trust myself. I trust this platform. I believe with my team here, we will push forward, and whatever our dreams are, we will still achieve it because this platform is very. If you are in it, you will understand what we are talking about. It's very interesting because we are learning and we are earning in it too. So I'm happy I joined this, and that's all from me. Good night.
Thank you, Steve. And uh, I come from family of five. I'm a second born, based here in Port Moresby. When I was, how did I find out about this business? I was scrolling through YouTube ads, and somehow I saw Coach Gel. When I saw him. Well, when he was doing his reels, he do it in one of our hotels here in Port Moresby. So when I was standing at the bus stop, I oh, that's like, yeah, okay, it's legitimate. So I click the link and I join. When I join, I go through the process. I go through the process, and slowly, but slowly, I believe it that it's not a scam, or it's not like it's a good online business that any of Papua New Guineans can join. No, you don't need any form of like you don't need any form of standard or any background to join. You just need the gut to join. Because like for me, my why is like I want to help my siblings and retire my parents. I come from a humble beginning, so growing up, I saw them struggle to survive. So like now I'm grown up, trying to look for an opportunity, I come across this ad in Facebook, in YouTube. So I click on it. So when I joined it, I saw it that it was real, but I stayed 1 year. And last year I joined. I paid my 149 and I joined. And when I see the system, I did not start with connection. I did not start with connection. I start with questions like living in PNG with real responsibilities, real bills, and real family commitment. I used to wonder if something online would even possible would have been possible for me. No hype, no shortcut, just real step by step process to learn. So I learned slowly but surely. I learned go. My good coach Jel helped me a lot. So he's my role model. I look up to how we use online business, and I follow do the trainings and all of that. But it helped me a lot in my own personal life. Like I used to love playing rugby. So they helped me a lot by mindset, and I used to do small SME business. Helped me a lot by managing time and all of that. So it's not full on. I will stop it there, but all of my business partners have explained their side of stories. We all came from different backgrounds, but now we are here to share it with you guys. So that's my story. But before we close up, I just want to say that if the viewers out there, if you are watching this live or catching us on a replay, if you can see our link, our website below. Just register there and watch the free webinar. It will explain how step by step the process is. And one more important thing, be aware of our be aware of scam scammers out there. Be aware of that because you don't send your friend request and ask for your bank account or that kind of stuff. We just do our business, and if you want to join, you join. You don't come and force you and inbox you day in, day out, and do that type of things. You don't do that. Yeah, that's all for me, and thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.